under the light. Stepping in, Christian Yelich. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. And we are underway from Dodger Stadium as the first pitch is taken here for ball one. A cold strike on the inside corner. Expected to get a little cooler as we go on, but the temperature at game time 68 degrees. The 1-1. Smoked on the ground up the middle, and that finds its way through for a base hit. So the leadoff man reaches base to start out the first. Now at the plate, Lorenzo Cain, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And this one's in the dirt. And a nice job keeping it close. It's ball one. The 1-0 pitch. Yelich is running. Strike called. Now the throw down. He's not going to get him as he swipes second. Yelich leads off second with nobody out. Just got a piece, and this winds up hitting the first base bag. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. Standing in, Anthony Rizzo, and they're runners at the corners now. Runners off for second. Offered at and missed. Here's the throw. Not in time. He's in there at second. A couple of men in scoring position here with none down. And a fastball just misses. It's 1-1. And a ball in the dirt as it gets away a bit. Runners may have thought about it, but they'll stay put, and the count moves to 2-1. And a fastball just a bit up.
They know the threat this guy possesses at the plate. I know it's 3-1 in this situation.
Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. And the second runner will stop at third, and they're at the corners now with nobody out. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Gary Sanchez. A swing by Sanchez, and this one's soaring out into left field. Gone. And that one had some extra distance. Digging in. Broadcasting. Victor Robles digging in now. And we are set for baseball here this evening. Center fielder, Victor Robles. First pitch of the at-bat. Hit in the air out to center field. Trout has a read on it. One away. Coming to the plate now, Aaron Judge, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And not the greatest of starts to the at-bat as he reaches for one out of zone for strike one. Into center field, line drive base hit. At the plate, Manny Machado. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Curveball that time, not even close. Colon isn't considered by many to be a power pitcher. He doesn't strike out a ton of guys, but he's usually very effective as starting pitchers go. One of those guys that uses his defense and makes the opponent put the ball in play.
Matty V, not all pitchers are going to be swinging this guy. Even though this guy is a power pitcher, he pitches primarily down in the zone, and he looks behind him and he sees 8 fielders with the glove. He needs some help. He's not going to strike a lot of guys out, but he needs some help from his defense.
Squared that one up just a little late. Colon looks back. Now the pitch. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone. Here's J.D. Martinez. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. Swing and a miss. Little too anxious there. 1-1. Judge over at second. Machado on at first with 2 down. Tries to change up on him there, but it's a ball. 2-1. And he fouls this one off. Heading out towards shallow right. Yelich is under it. No trouble with this one. The speedy Trey Turner digs in now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. Inside as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2. Strasburg, a right-hander going 6'5". He throws a 4-seam fastball, a curve, a changeup, a 2-seamer, and a slider. So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Trey Turner is sent packing to begin the bottom of the inning. Oh, he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and striding in is the left fielder Melky Cabrera.
Back-to-back punch-outs in the bottom of the first. This guy has got his stuff working today. This offense better wake up.
Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck. A swing and a miss on a ball into the. We are under the lights this evening as we Victor Robles digging in now. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. First delivery to him on the way. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Rosario is there. One down. Ready now, Aaron Judge, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A fastball that just misses inside. And not a bad night for baseball, and even 70 degrees here at game time. And there's a base hit on the line. Here's Manny Machado now. Man at first for him following the one-out single. First pitch of the at-bat. Fouled off. Judge leads off first with one away. He goes the other way as this is hit in the air toward the gap in right center. Judge is over to his right as he puts this one away. Two down. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. In now is Pedro Alvarez. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and two away. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time. Reynolds will look for some two-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with two gone and a runner at first. Chopped weakly to the left. Simmons is there. Throw on to Votto will take care of him at first. Now at the plate, A.J. Pollock. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Center fielder, A.J.
Popped him up. Rizzo has a play. One out. So one away here with the bases empty, and standing in is the on-base machine, first baseman Joey Votto. Little dribbler down the line. One out, nobody on. Sent on the ground out to second. Torres scoops it up. On to first, and Votto's gone for out number two. Here's big Aaron Judge, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. A swing and a miss at the good old Uncle Charlie. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Bouncer down the line. That ball's foul, so a good job to fight it off and stay alive. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And another foul ball. Bases are empty here with two men out. Ground ball foul down the left side. He got him. Lively fastball. Into the box now, J.D. Martinez. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Swing and a little tapper. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fouled away. Guidry has a reputation as a strike thrower, although that doesn't often result in a ton of strikeouts. A typical start may find him with a low walk total and the ball in play a lot.
Matty, he's what they call today one of those pitch to contact kind of guys. He has good stuff, not great stuff. He relies a lot on his defense, and one of the keys, he's not afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. With that said, he needs some defense behind him because he's not going to get a whole lot of swings and misses.
Drilled right back up the middle, but that finds its way through for a base hit. And he'll reach second now with one away. So digging in now, Anthony Rizzo. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First offering on its way. Very weakly on the ground. but it gets fouled. That's a foul ball. The 0-2 once more. And the runner's breaking for third. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. A throw behind the runner at second, but he gets back in time, safe at second base. Here comes another 0-2. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Rosario is there. Makes the play, and there are two gone now. Well, he thought about going for third, and now that runner's in no man's land out there. Over now, they'll apply. Stepping into the box, Daniel Murphy. He's set to lead off the home half of the second. And this is cut on and missed below the knees, and it's 0-1. Murphy has a history in coming through in the clutch moments, of course. It's always a little bit of a debate whether or not being clutch is actually a trait that a player possesses. But with him, there's no denying it. We've seen him deliver in big moments repeatedly throughout his career. It just seems he elevates his game somehow, and the pressure is on.
Yeah, Matty, he has definitely put that debate to rest. He has absolute ice water in his veins.
Here's the 0-1. Turned on down the line, but this will get foul for strike two. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
0-2 pitch, not even close to the zone, and a fastball might be an indication that he's going to start using some of his secondary pitches.
On to first, and a good stretch over there is going to get him by a step for the second out. Now batting, Eddie Rosario. They're trying to make something happen with two gone in the bottom of the second. Now a bunt attempt here, but this is foul for the first strike. Two out, nobody on. And a bunt attempt now, but this is foul, and the inning is over. Now to the plate, Gleyber Torres. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
Number 25.
Strike one to start the at-bat. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Tapper up the line. And he is in there. The pitcher, Aaron Nola, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation. So let's see if that is indeed on right here. One attempt misses. The throw down. And they'll tag him out in the rundown. Third inning, no score to this point. This is on the ground over to first. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single. So the lineup card turns over with one away following the base hit out of the pitcher's spot. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Grounded down the third baseline. But a foul ball here, 0-1. Throws him on the bender there, and he's in the hole 0-2. On its tailor-made to short. 6, 4, 3. It's a double play in the inning. So stepping in, Eugenio Suarez.
Leading off for Brooklyn. Third baseman.
A knee buckler, and he swings and misses at it. 0-2 the count to Suarez.
The lineup top to bottom looks like they have no approach or game plan whatsoever. It's like they're deciding to swing before the pitch is even coming out of the pitcher's hand.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Eugenio Suarez is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. There's a swing and a high pop-up, and he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out. Now the pitch. Popped him up. Judge is on his horse, but this will land untouched. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Called strike, and he's behind 1-2. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Swung on and missed, and that's the... So striding in, Aaron Judge. He reached on a single in his first try.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Throw to first in time, 1 gone here in the 4th. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit on the ground to third. On to first, and that is 2 quick outs to start the 4th. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring in the third baseman, Mark Reynolds. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
I mean, this is the classic case of ambush tactics at its finest, but this is getting a little ridiculous. I'd like to see some of these guys in the lineup work the count a little bit and find themselves on base and maybe drive this guy's pitch count.
And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone. Ready for another chance? J.D. Martinez, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Here comes the first pitch. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is. So striding forward now, A.J. Pollock. He popped out in his first trip. And a half-hearted swing there as he tried to go the other way, and it's strike 1. Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. No contact there, and it's 1-2. And this is swung on and missed, and this 4th inning will start the same way he ended the 3rd with a strikeout. There's 1 away. And Bottle's able to lay off that one as the count turns even to 1-1. The 1-2. Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. Sanchez gathers, and the throw to first is there to record the 2nd out. Now at the plate, Aaron Judge. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Popped him up. Reynolds is there for it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire. Into the box, Gary Sanchez. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Back up the middle. Scooped up on the backhand. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. In now, Anthony Rizzo. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. No balls and 1 strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive.
Hey, I'm biased to the hitter right now. Keep frustrating that pitcher. Foul 12 of these things off. He's going to miss over the heart of the plate at some point.
A ball and 2 strikes to Anthony Rizzo.
After multiple pitches were fouled off, it gets a little disappointing as a pitcher. So you think, say, I'm going to throw one way off the plate and see if he'll chase it. Didn't happen.
On the move is Pollock. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the 2nd out. Stepping up to the plate, Gleyber Torres. High in the air out to center field. And Pollock will make the catch, and that ends the inning. Here's Daniel Murphy now.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. If they want to get things going, how about trying to get some base runners on, or at least get a base hit They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. And it's fouled away. The 1-2. This is on the ground over to first. And that is through into right field for a single. Standing in, Gary Sanchez. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. In the dirt here. Here's the 0-1 pitch. To short, hit hard. Machado on the slide. To second for one. On to first, and they get them both. Digging in for his second at-bat, Eddie Rosario comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1. Bounce to the right into the loaded up infield. Torres has it. So they do get their first hit, but their first run will. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Aaron Nola. He singled his last time up. And that swung on and missed for strike one. Skied into very shallow right. Judge is there. Makes the play, one away. Victor Robles digging in now. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Swing and a miss at one that almost hit him.
I got to say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
And they will not get him at first as he's able to leg out the throw. Here's big Aaron Judge. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Here's a look over to first, but he's safe at first as he gets back in time. Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Simmons on to Votto, a double play, and stepping in and ready for another shot, Eugenio Suarez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Eugenio Suarez.
And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1. Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire. The 1-1. Strike 2 swinging.
Swung underneath that pitch, so he was either trying to elevate the ball or he was expecting a pitch to be a sinker and drop more than it did.
Got him. First pitch of the at-bat. And a neck-high fastball that time. Grounded back up the middle. And into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single. So here now is the pitcher, Ron Guidry. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Billy Williams will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with a runner at first and 1 gone in the inning. Simmons stands at first with 1 out. Popped him up. Sanchez shading to his right. 2 gone. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, A.J. Pollock. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Swing and a miss on a ball out of the zone. And that sinker misses at the shoe tops. Ball 1. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Can't connect there. It's 2-2.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage.
A swing and a miss. That retires. Blake Trinan is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. Lifted in the air to right field. Judge is under it. 1 down. Here's Mark Reynolds. He doubled earlier in the game. 1 for 2 to this point. Foul tip into the catcher's glove. It's strike 1. And here's a swing and a miss as they jump ahead of Reynolds here. 0-2. And now pitch on the way. And he fouls this one off. The next 0-2. Count remains at 0-2. 1 out, nobody on. And a swing and a miss here, so it's a quick 2 outs to start the 7th. Here's J.D. Martinez. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Line drive to left. And this is going to get down for what should be extra bases. And there's your potential go-ahead run. He hit the corner and tries for third. The relay, and he's in at third base safely, so the go-ahead run is right there with 2 gone. Stepping into the box, Gary Sanchez. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Skied into straightaway right. Judge is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. In is Joey Votto now. He'll begin things here against Aaron Nola.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally. Textbook pitching performance so far in this one as we move into the later innings. First pitch strikes. How about over 90%? That's about as good as it gets.
Digging in to try it again, Aaron Judge. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Curveball bounces, and this one gets away. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And a very big mistake as that'll move the possible go-ahead run into scoring position. Hard on the ground towards short, and a good throw gets him 1 gone. So here's the cleanup hitter, Daniel Murphy. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. And he'll go after the first offering here, although this looked to be well below the knees. It's strike 1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1.
After 2 breaking pitches, a pretty good chance right now. You're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
He's set, and the payoff pitch. A bouncer up the middle. Tough throw to first. Throw got him, and that's a gorgeous play. So coming to the plate, Gary Sanchez. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. First pitch coming. Here it is. Good breaking ball that time, in for a strike.
Well, he's done a real nice job with that breaking ball in this start. That's not the first time he's locked a guy up with it.
Fouled off. The 1-2. Good wood on it there, but foul, so they'll do it again. Here he comes again, 1-2. A swing and a ground ball to third. And he will deliver one of the biggest at-bats of the night. It's a base hit. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score. Now at the plate, Eddie Rosario trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. First delivery to him on the way. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. Swings through it for strike number 2.
Pretty late with the swing there. As a pitcher, you have to recognize that and keep coming in with the hard stuff.
And the throw is in time. Anthony Rizzo stands in now. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Settling in now, Gleyber Torres. It was a flyout for him in his last. Nolan Ryan gets the call as he'll pitch with 1 gone in the top of the 8th. Him up. Votto is under it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Standing in now, the pitcher, Aaron Nola. So with 2 away, they decide to let him hit instead of burning a pinch hitter. Rhys Hoskins will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run. Here's a high pop-up. Sanchez waits on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is... Dylan Betances is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. First pitch on its way. Hit hard back up the middle. Played on the backhand. Throw to first is in time for the first out. Stepping in, Andrelton Simmons. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. That's by him for strike 1. Swing and a miss on the slurve that time. It's 1-2. The 1-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3. Striding into the box, Nolan Ryan. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Adam Lind will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Adam Lind.
Way out in front. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. One and 2 to Adam Lind.
Boy, it's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball. I think that pitch just locked him up a bit. But lucky for him, it was just a little out of the zone.
Swing it. Brandon Morrow comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the 9th. Digging in, Victor Robles. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Popped him up. Votto has a play. 1 away. Here's big Aaron Judge. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Now a swing and a ground ball, and that's in for a base hit. He's 2 for 4 now. Here's Manny Machado now. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. He swings at the fastball here and lifts it into the air to shallow center. Murphy will have plenty of room as he makes the catch, and there's a big out number 2. Here's Mark Reynolds. He went down on strikes last time up. First delivery to him on the way. Way off balance hack that time. Good for the first strike. And this is swung on and missed. So now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight. Quick check on that tying run at first. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. A crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. And he goes down and gets this fastball and takes it high in the air to deep straightaway center. Pollock is there, makes the catch, and the ball game is over. Well, sometimes that defining moment of the game is the ending. Daytime. Coming to the plate now, Victor Robles. He will lead this one off today.
Leading off for New York, center fielder.
Now here's the pitch. Fouled away. Hard ground ball to third. And that's through for a hit. So the leadoff man reaches base to start out the first. Stepping up now, Aaron Judge, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Robles aboard here at first with nobody out. Hit hard down the line, and that finds its way through for a base hit. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning. Coming to the plate now, Manny Machado. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. Machado now on 0-1. A bouncer to the left side. The tag, and he is out. And they won't come close to getting him. He's in there at third. In now is Pedro Alvarez, trying to make it a 2-0 ball game by bringing home that runner from third. Giving chase is Robles. And he makes the play, but this should extend their lead as the runner tags from third. And that'll score the run from third as they go up 2-0 now. Striding in, J.D. Martinez. He'll get to take his first cuts here. A ball and no strikes. 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. Hard liner to center field. Robles is going to have room out there. So stepping in, Victor Robles. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Center fielder.
And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Robles waits on it. He's got it one away. Digging in, Scott Kingery. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit out towards second. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning. At the plate, Eric Harris. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. Swing and a laser off into foul territory.
I would say the pitcher would tell us up here that that wasn't great execution, but he definitely had him off back.
Hit high and deep out to left field. Maybe not, as this stays up in the air long. Now in the box, Gary Sanchez. They'll get us started in the top of the second.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And this is chopped foul at the plate, and he stays alive, still 0-2. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Giving chase is Robles. Makes the play, 1 away. Digging in, Anthony Rizzo. First offering on its way.
Anthony Rizzo.
Lifted the other way out to left center. Brantley is under it. 2 gone. At the plate, Gleyber Torres.
Second baseman, number 25.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
Hey, I don't know what happened in between innings, but he went down that tunnel with a few of his teammates and some coaches and found a way to.
And we'll have to leave it there. Here's Michael Brantley. He'll start things out here against Corey Kluber.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. Torres picks it up, and there's 1 away. Now at the plate, Corey Seager. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Ground ball right side. Rizzo is there. And they'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Here's George Springer. First pitch of the at-bat. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. back up the middle. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Corey Kluber, as we are all set to begin the third inning in this one. Pitch on the way. Grounded up the first baseline. Karros gloves it, and he is out on the tag. Riding in once again, Victor Robles. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Kingery calls for it. 2 down. Trying to pick things up where we left off, Aaron Judge. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at-bat. Back up the middle. Kingery's there. Throw on to first. A 3-pitch inning. And the side. Stepping in, Daniel Murphy, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Third baseman.
Hit to first. Rizzo is there. And a step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Digging in the switch hitter, Francisco Mejia.
Francisco Mejia.
Sent on the ground out to second. And that's the second out. Digging in now, James Shields. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Judge is under it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Here's Manny Machado now as we begin the top of the 4th. First pitch on its way. 0-1 the count. Machado now on 0-1. And it's fouled away. Another 0-2 home. And he chased it in the dirt. And the throw is there to record the first out. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Pedro Alvarez. Earned himself an RBI with a sac fly his last time at the plate. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. High in the air out to center field. Robles waits on it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Here's J.D. Martinez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Drilled on the ground is short. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is. Victor Robles digging in now. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Popped him up. Under it is Rizzo. 1 away. At the plate, Scott Kingery. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Right through it here, and he's behind 0-1.
You might see a change of game plan right here from the pitcher and catcher. They have to find a way to get these guys off that early count heater. Look for a little bit of change of pace.
There to pull it in is Machado, and that's out number 2. Standing in, Eric Karros comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Line towards center field. And a reaching effort, but this ball gets by him as he does a half gainer to try to flag it down. Around second now, and they still haven't flagged this one down. Karros takes the turn at third. He wants it all. Tried to make it home when he shouldn't have, and now they've got him hung up. And he'll try to get back now, but Ready now, Gary Sanchez. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Reaches down and hits this one on the ground to short. Seager ranges to his left. And oh, the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he'll reach it first. Anthony Rizzo stands in now. He's set and the pitch. Lifted the other way out to left center. After it is Brantley. And that's the first out of the inning. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Now at the plate, Gleyber Torres hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. Here comes the first pitch. Strike one to start the at-bat. Sanchez, base runner at first with one out. Now a double play ball here as this is on the ground to third. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. Into the box now, Corey Kluber. And he may instead be asked to bunt. We'll see how they approach the situation with one away. Working for the punch out and the offering. Still no balls and 2 strikes. And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down. Ready once again, Victor Robles. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second. It's a 3-0 game. He's set. Here it comes. Starts him out with a cutter, and he gets him to swing through it. 1 strike. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
Well, you're in trouble at the plate if you fall behind this guy 0-2. So that was a good job to hold up right there.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. Strike 3. Into the box now, Michael Brantley, as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the 5th.
Michael Brantley.
A windup and the 0-1. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. Brantley will take the turn and head for second now. And he is into second base with a leadoff double. Here's Corey Seager. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. A ball and no strikes. Sharp ground ball to third. And that's through into left, a base hit. Brantley isn't stopping. Here he comes to the plate. And he's out. Beautiful throw home to cut down the run. Stepping into the box, George Springer. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. The 0-1 pitch. Second pitch is chopped foul right at home plate, and he's behind now 0-2. And another foul ball. Now another 0-2. Popped him up. Sanchez over to his right. And he brings it in on the warning track. Now batting, Daniel Murphy. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Now a swing and a fly ball. And foul. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway.
This is what makes him so dangerous as a pitcher. 5 weapons that he can go to, and he's working ahead in the count. This is a tough matchup.
Now it's driven the other way with some authority. Headed toward the foul pole. And it's off the green monster. Seager is on his way home. Throw into third. And the runner stuck in a pickle between third base and home. Throw to third, and he's out. That'll end the inning. Digging in once again, Manny Machado. He's set to lead us off in the 6th inning. This is skied into short left center. Seager is there to take this ball in, and Machado is down on just one pitch. In now is Pedro Alvarez, 0 for 1 with a run batted in thus far. Shields sets his sights. First pitch on its way. Grounded sharply, but right at that loaded side of the infield. And the 6th inning is progressing quickly here. Now 2 away. So digging in now, J.D. Martinez. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Hit high and deep out to left center field. Robles racing back. And it's gone as they add still another. Ready for another shot now, Gary Sanchez. 0 for 2 with the runs scored so far. Back up the middle. Kingery's there. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Now to the plate, Francisco Mejia. He'll get things started here in the 2nd half of the 6th. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Martinez is there, and he makes the catch for the out. Ready for another chance. James Shields flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Alex Bregman has grabbed the bat now and moved into the on-deck circle, so he'll hit in the place of the pitcher, Shields. Popped him up. Torres over to his left. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Victor Robles. He got under one and popped out his last time up. Bouncer down the line. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Josh Hader is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. Anthony Rizzo stands in now. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. Had him lunging at that one out of the zone, and that's strike 1.
Hey, newsflash, guess where the next pitch is going after that ugly swing? I guarantee you he tries to get him to reach again.
And he fouls this one off. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Again, he sends it out of play. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. So striding in, Gleyber Torres. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. Hit back up the middle. Spin throw. The spin throw gets him at first. Nicely done for the 2nd out. Now at the plate, Corey Kluber. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. We're in the 7th now. 4-1 our score to this point.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
Kingery leading off the inning, Scott Kingery, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
Robles comes on now, and he has it 1 down. So striding forward now, Eric Karros. He's 1 for 2 in this one. And there's a base hit on the line. Here's Michael Brantley. It was a 2-bagger for him in his last at-bat.
Michael Brantley.
Pulled toward right center field. Martinez is there, and he'll bring this one in. Into the box, Corey Seager. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Machado is there, and that will conclude matters. Victor Robles digging in now. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Barehanded at his ankle. Not in time. That was a big-time stab. There was just too much speed getting down the line. Here's big Aaron Judge. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. First pitch on its way. Down the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Nothing in one count. Here it comes. And he misses with it. 1-1. Robles gets his lead at first. Nobody out. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Robles waits on it. One down. In now, Manny Machado. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Swing and a little tapper. Machado now on 0-1. A ball and a strike. 8th inning. 4-1 is our score. High in the air out to center field. Catch made out there in center field as the runner will tag from second. And the tag's there. He's out at third base. It's a double play. Standing in, George Springer. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8.
Right fielder.
Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1.
I know it goes without saying, but the best pitch in baseball is getting ahead with a first pitch strike. That's why this guy's been able to stay in this game. Pounding the zone.
Fouled off. The next 0-2 is taken for ball 1.
Well, I think that pitch is the result of a lot of foul balls. He might have tried to do a little bit too much with it, trying to get him to swing through it, but it just ended up taking off on him.
And he'll step on first himself for the out. Stepping up to the plate, Daniel Murphy. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. A ball and no strikes. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Judge is under it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Francisco Mejia, 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. Popped him up. Torres is there. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. In now is Pedro Alvarez. He'll start things off in the top of the 9th as they look for a little insurance. Javier Baez will try to get his club a little 9th inning insurance as he'll grab a bat to pinch hit, leading things off here. Hit hard up the middle. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. Here's J.D. Martinez. It was a solo shot for him in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matt, that last one wasn't exactly a tape measure shot, but listen, a home run is a home run. I know a lot of pitchers, they call that a wall scraper in his last AB, but listen, it counts as a home run nonetheless.
Stepping into the box, Gary Sanchez. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Popped high in the air. Karros is there for it. And the inning is over. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Josh Hader. But I've got to say, I'd be surprised if they go ahead and let him hit here. Popped him out. Baez is there, and that won't help the cause. It's a quick out here to start the home ninth. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Victor Robles. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Swinging a high pop-up straight back, though it looks as though he'll have room back there. And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the second out. And in steps Scott Kingery. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. Swing and a miss, 0-1. On the ground to the right side. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit. Digging in and looking for more, Eric Karros. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. And this ball swung on and hit to center field, and this should do it. Robles is there to make the catch, and with that, the ball game is over. Well, we watched a really solid starting pitching performance, kept the opposition at bay, and as a result, he's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he was outstanding in this one. I mean, we talked about...
We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of baseball on MLB Network. It'll be Division Series play here in Diamond Dynasty between the Aces and the 51s. Going to be an interesting contrast in style. Now at the plate, George Springer. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
Center fielder, George.
Hit on the ground to short. Machado has it. And the inning begins with a quick out number 1. Now at the plate, Jose Ramirez. First pitch coming. Here it is. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Temperature here at game time, 61 degrees. and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out. First pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a miss at the good old Uncle Charlie. And that one stays. Too low, apparently. 2 out, nobody on. The big curveball just misses, apparently. Ball 2. Now a check swing, but he does manage to hold up in time. Ball 3. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. And he chased up and out of the zone. A swing and a miss.
I feel like when you're facing a 2-pitch mix like this, sink or changeup, as an offense, the game plan has to be the fact that you have to get something elevated. You know he's not going to beat you with velocity, so it's going to come down to who executes better.
In is Christian Yelich.
Right fielder, Christian Yelich.
First offering on its way. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck. Popped him up. And Machado will make the catch here, and that. At the plate, Victor Robles. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Center fielder, Victor Robles.
First delivery to him on the way. And this pitch just about saws him off as he can't get extended at all. It's strike 1. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. Severino has both great strikeout stuff and exceptional command on the mound to go with it. A rare combination, but one that makes him one of the best in our sport.
Matty V, you talked about it. He doesn't walk a whole lot of guys. Well, if you don't walk a lot of guys, that means you have to throw the ball in the strike zone. And when you do, with great stuff like this guy has, he racks up the strikeouts. There aren't a lot of guys that get strikeouts by throwing the ball in the strike zone. This is one of the few that does it.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Shot weakly to the left. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So coming to the plate, Nolan Arenado. He'll get us started in the top of the second. Grounded back up the middle. Torres brings it in. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second. Stepping in, Robinson Cano, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Cano waits on the first pitch. Oh, now here's a drive out to the alley. Cano's around first, on his way for second now. Around second is Cano, headed for third. The relay, but he'll be in there with a double. Coming to the plate now, Gary Sanchez. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. No balls and a strike to count. And this one's in the dirt. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. Swing and a miss as he pulled this. Well, fans of the art of pitching are in for a treat. One of the game's big-time flamethrowers faces a top craftsman here today.
And you're going to see two different mindsets from both offenses, Dan. Facing the power guy, he's going to come at you. He's going to pitch to his strengths and not your weakness. And on the flip side, the finesse guy is going to try and keep everyone off balance. And I want to see what off-speed pitch he has working.
Hero, that's one of the beautiful things about the game of baseball. Good pitchers come in all different shapes and sizes, and they come with all different type of weapons. We're going to see one flamethrower and one guy that throws below the speed limit.
Took something off there as this pitch is in the dirt, but handled quickly behind the plate. Cano at third with 2 away. Popped him up. Alvarez has room in foul territory, and that ends the inning. In now is Pedro Alvarez. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
Third baseman, Pedro Alvarez.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Springer has a read on it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Settling in now, J.D. Martinez. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1.
Hey, from a pitcher's standpoint, sometimes the greatest pitch is the slider that backs up. He got away with that one, but he wants that thing to bury down the way.
A swing and a miss. He offered it a ball way outside the strike zone for out number 2. First pitch coming. Here it is. Very weakly on the ground. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. And you wonder about the control now as he misses high with the slider. And now a pitch on the way. Popped high in the air. Ramirez in foul ground. He makes the play, and that'll end the. Striding into the box, Luis Severino. Takes a look at one catching the. Just got a piece to the right side. Throw not in time to get him, and how about that? An unlikely infield single. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Late that time for a strike. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Keeping it down here as it's to 1-2.
In a double play situation, that's the location you want a guy to swing at. More than likely, he's going to beat it into the ground.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch out. George Springer goes down for the first out here in inning number 3. Long run, but he tracks this one down out there for the second out. Nice play, but he's safe at first as he gets back in time. First pitch of the at-bat. And a curveball that started low and broke lower, ball 1. Wouldn't bite on a good sinker that time that missed.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
The 2-1. Misses low. Good take on the curveball there.
Well, this has been a long inning already, and I know he doesn't want it to get any longer. I expect a challenge pitch right here.
3-2, full count. And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away. First pitch curveball swung on and missed. Strike 1. And a fastball just misses. It's 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
Severino at second. Martinez at first. 2 out in the inning. Got him swinging. Digging in, Anthony Rizzo as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Yanked high and deep down the line in right. And he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out. Coming to the plate now, Gleyber Torres.
Number 25.
Lifted into the air out towards center field. Springer has a read on it. 2 gone. So here now is the pitcher, Aaron Nola. This guy is still looking at a 0 in the hit column. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
Either he missed the take sign or they're just not thinking as a team. The first 2 guys out on 1 pitch, so it could have been a 3-pitch inning if he would have made it out right there.
Stays alive, still 0-2. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity.
Threw it right past him. Digging in for his second at-bat, Nolan Arenado. He'll begin things here against Aaron Nola.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these 2 teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that has been the case.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Missed with a breaking ball. Ooh, good changeup, just missed inside.
He's gone back-to-back with off-speed stuff to start this AB, and neither has found the zone. He's trying to pitch him backwards, but that only works if you can get them for strikes. Now he'll probably have to challenge him.
The 2-2 gets him looking up around the letters. Stepping up now, Gary Sanchez. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Swung on and missed, 1-1. Fastball not close, and he runs it to 2 balls and a strike. Curveball bounces, and this one gets away. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. 3-1 is a fastball, and he can't connect. 3-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2. Here's Didi Gregorius, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. And that one stayed too low apparently. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Well, he's got a base open to use right here, and it looks like he might not be afraid to do that by the way he's pitching it.
Had the green light. 3-1.
It'll be interesting if he comes in the zone aggressively again here. With the base open, he doesn't have to.
Popped him up. Alvarez in foul ground, and that retires the side. Victor Robles digging in now. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the fourth inning. Starts him out with a slider too high for ball one. Hit in the air to shallow center. Springer coming on, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Here's big Aaron Judge, 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. Here's the first pitch to him. And a whiff at a good slider that time.
You might see a change of game plan right here from the pitcher and catcher. They have to find a way to get these guys off that early count heater. Look for a little bit of change of pace.
And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2. First pitch of the at-bat. Way in front of a great slider that time.
Hey, he's rolling so far in this one as we head into the middle part of this game. How about 90% of his first pitches have been for strikes? If he continues to do that, he just might finish this one.
Machado makes a lot of great contact against left-handed pitching, perhaps one of the best in the game in that regard, but he does have his warts against right-handers at times. Just not as proficient at putting the ball in, and we'll have to leave it there. Digging in to try it again, Luis Severino. He'll start off the fifth in this one. Couldn't resist on that one, and he's behind 0-1. Well, now that we're midway through this one, it's safe to say that runs have been at a premium, and both starters, doing it in different ways, have turned in excellent performances.
Dan, you could speak to this. Obviously, two different ways to skin a cat. One's a finesse guy working all 4 quadrants, keeping guys off balance. The other, a flamethrower coming right at you.
Yeah, it's been a story of like 2 different styles of pitches, but both getting the same thing. Both throwing strikes early, keeping the ball down in the zone. As you touched on it, there's more than one way to get around through a lineup, and we've seen one guy with power and one guy do it more skill and finesse.
So stepping in, Jose Ramirez. He struck out and flied out. 0 for 2 so far. In the dirt here. Pitch is in the dirt and knocked down, and he'll make it into second easily with a stolen base. 2-0 now.
Well, both of those balls have been inside, so if I'm hitting, I'm looking for something I can get my arms extended on. Probably won't come back inside for a third time.
Off-speed pitch misses here, and he runs it to 3-1. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away. Here's J.D. Martinez. It was a walk in his last trip. A ball and no strikes. Breaking ball's in for a strike. And this one runs a little too far in. Ball 2. Skied into straightaway right. Judge is on the move, and he brings it down to end the inning. In now is Pedro Alvarez as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the fifth.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. If they want to get things going, how about trying to get some base runners on or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
Striding in, J.D. Martinez looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. At the plate, Gary Sanchez, 0 for 1 after a pop-out in foul territory his first time through. And this one's in the dirt. And no advance. It's ball 1. The 1-0. Now a ball lifted in the air to shallow center field. And that's in there. Base hit. Throwing to second. And there's out number 2. Anthony Rizzo stands in now. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. Now in the box, Gleyber Torres. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Here comes Yelich. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. In is Christian Yelich. No hits to this point. First pitch of the at-bat. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important pitch in the game, Matty. It puts the hitter on the defensive. I can only think of myself being in the batter's box. When I'm sitting 1-0, I am all over the gas, or I am allowed the opportunity to sit on something without fearing going 1-1. When you're down 0-1, your head's on a swivel.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Starts him out with a curveball for a strike.
Hey, I watched Tom Glavine master throwing changeups inside to right-handed batters and getting them to pull it foul.
And he's into second safely with a stolen base. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And he struck him out. And that's 8 strikeouts thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. In the dirt here. And a nice job keeping it close. It's ball 1. The 1-0. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Judge is under it. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and head for third. The relay throw, and he'll go ahead and take third on the fly ball to right, so he's 90 feet away now with 2 men gone. Hit on the ground out to short. Taken in by Machado. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first. Digging in, Aaron Nola hitting in his own turn with his guys up by 2 in inning number 6. Popped up. Ramirez waits on it, looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone. Digging in, Victor Robles. 0 for 2. He's flown out twice. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him.
Boys, we see the pitch count. It's hard to remember the last time we saw a guy pitch this efficiently.
Yeah, Matt, it's incredible to watch him go after guys. He's forcing a lot of early contact, and they haven't done a whole lot with the balls they put in play against him.
And this is fouled at the plate. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down. Stepping in, Aaron Judge. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. And this ball's pretty well struck high and deep to left field. And he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball.
I know you're standing on the mound. You got 2 quick outs right here, but you have to respect the fact that this lineup can hit you and hit you in a hurry. Number 2 hole batter up at the plate. He has a chance to get on and get the big boys up.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And it's a ball and 2 strikes now to Aaron Judge. And he struck him out. Here's Didi Gregorius. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Here's the 1-1 delivery. And the changeup is way low that time.
Your attention, please.
So they'll make a match. Now the 2-1 pitch. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Martinez has a read on it. 1 down. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Luis Severino. Ozzie Albies will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. And a foul tip held onto here at strike 1. Albies with a 1-1 count now.
This is a big out to get right here. This is their best hitter. He's a great hitter, and he's a guy that kind of spark plug. He gets this team going. So if I'm on the mound right now, you really want to try to get this guy out to hopefully keep them from getting a potential big inning started.
Oh, and a good curveball that time as it's taken for a called strike 3, and there are 2 away from the stretch. And the first pitch is chopped foul at the plate. It's strike 1. Swung on and missed, outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
Hey, you can tell by the look on that manager's face, he's obviously frustrated right now. But it's a long season. You're going to have a
swing and a miss. Jerry Familia gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now a swing and a miss as they start him out on a pitch well inside for strike 1. A ball and a strike now to Machado. Inside and low, 2-1. Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball, 2-2.
Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this reliever. It's a major part of his arsenal.
Yelich able to take this one in, and there's your first down. Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. Comes set with the 0-1. Just a bit jumpy that time. Swung on and missed. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out. Striding in once again, J.D. Martinez. Last time up, he was hit by a pitch. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit sharply on the ground. Gregorius has it. Throw to first in plenty of time. And digging in the switch hitter, Jose Ramirez. He went down on strikes last time up. Tough slider down low for a strike. As we head into the later innings in this game, I think it's safe to say that both starters have given their teams a great chance to win here today.
Wow, D-Roy, we've seen one power pitcher, one finesse guy, but both of them on point. 2 different ways to get through a lineup, and both of them have worked.
Yeah, Dan, tip of the cap to both starters, right? 2 different ways. The power guy was on top of his game. Not really mincing much, just coming right down the throat at these offensive players. The finesse guy did exactly what he's always done. Move the ball up and down, in and out, and get it to the bullpen.
Machado is there, and that's out number 1. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Christian Yelich. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Ramirez, the runner at second with 1 away. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
I try and tell people all the time, you're facing 90 to 92, 94. You can still see seams. It starts getting above 94. It starts to blur itself a little bit. You start pitching where this guy's at, you're seeing nothing. You're seeing vapor.
So he got him swinging. Christian Yelich is sent packing for the second out of the inning. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. 2-0 count. The pitch. 3-0 now.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. To the right side and through, a base hit. And the runner at third will put the brakes on here as they didn't want to chance it even with 2 outs. Cano waits on the first pitch. Hit back up the middle. Machado has it. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass. Digging in now, Gary Sanchez. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Fouled away. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Got a big pass at a slider that gets past him. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate.
set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Well, he had to be looking for something else to start the at-bat. It's 0-1. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low.
Interesting sequence of pitches right there. A real ugly swing on a ball away, and it looks like the batter has a much better idea of what he's looking for after that second pitch.
And it's fouled away. The 2-2. Swing and a miss got him reaching. Sanchez goes to get it, and the throw is in time. Rizzo is retired, 2 down now. And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. And 8 innings have come and gone now. Standing in, Gary Sanchez. He was a ground-out victim last time up. Chad Green comes on from the pen. Outfield in the no doubles defense. Now the first pitch. 9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. 2 balls and no strikes. The 2-0. A swing and a miss, strike 1.
When a guy's featuring big-time velocity like this, you have to be on the fastball. It's your only chance. You'll tip your hat on some nasty off-speed stuff, but you got to be ready for the heater.
A little bouncer. That winds up foul. And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the 9th. Here comes the first pitch. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. And this is low. Ball 2. 2-1. He's fallen behind now. 3-1.
3-1 count, tying run on the on-deck circle. You have to be very careful right here to make a quality pitch on 3-1.
On to first, and they're an out away. 2 gone here in the 9th. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
You have to find a way in this situation.
Matt Carpenter will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. And this will be a called strike 2. And trouble now as they're down to their final strike tonight. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over. And guys, a very important outing turned in on the mound for the man you see right there. He was a big factor, of course, and is the recipient of our We are on. Into the box now, Victor Robles. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Center fielder, Victor Robles.
First pitch coming. Here it is. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Robles waits on it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. At the plate, Aaron Judge.
The left fielder, number 99, Aaron Judge.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Williams is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2.
Batting third.
Ready now, Manny Machado, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Heading out towards shallow right. Dykstra's under it. And that ends the inning. Lenny Dykstra the next to bat. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Right fielder, Lenny.
And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball one. Now the 1-1 pitch. Is hit very well to right. This one's hammered, and it's going to go. That one is gone. Now with the play, Trey Turner. Here comes the first pitch. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball one. Good action on the two-seamer there, and it's 1-2. And he fouls this one off. Base is empty here with nobody out. Line to the right side. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Into the box now, Billy Williams. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Line drive to left. In there with base hit. So here's the cleanup hitter, Edwin Encarnacion. First delivery to him on the way. Fouled off. Turner on second. Williams on at first with nobody out. Turner's on his horse on his way to second. In there, now the throw. Not in time. He's safe at third as they pull off the double steal. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball one. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Catch is made in medium deep left center. Here comes the runner for the plate. But as it turns out, he'll hold on at the bag. Would have been close, but with one away, that's probably the wise decision. He's ready. Here's the first offering. High in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Second and third here, one man out. And it's 1-1. Taken, called strike two on the inside part of the plate. 1-2 now. Now a swing and a miss, and Utley can't make contact there as he's gone for route number two. Hoping to limit the damage, here's the pitch. And that's up and in for ball one. Skied into straightaway right. And Martinez will make the catch to retire the side. In now is Pedro Alvarez. He'll begin things here against Aaron Nola.
Third baseman, Pedro.
Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second. Now batting, J.D. Martinez. First offering on its way. Hard hit toward the hole. And there are two away now. Stepping into the box, Gary Sanchez. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. First pitch of the at-bat. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Robles ranging back at the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Now to the plate, Jorge Posada. He's set to lead off the home half of the second. Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike one. Cole has found success in his career at limiting base hits. He usually turns in outings where his hits per 9 numbers are really respectable, and obviously that goes a long way as a starting pitcher.
Matty D, there's a couple of things that really hurt you when you're a starting pitcher. Walks and giving up many base hits per 9 innings. This guy keeps the ball in play, doesn't give up a lot of hits, doesn't walk very many batters, and when you do that, it's a good recipe for success, and it's worked for him so far in his career.
Swung on and missed by Posada, who's down on strikes. Cole has his target. Here's the first pitch. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike.
Well, they got to him in the first inning, which is huge, but he looks a lot more settled into this ball game right now. He's not the kind of pitcher you want to let get into a groove out there.
And this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and that'll hold the count at 0-2. Ready with another 0-2. And he struck him out as well. So the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are 2 away. One strike now from Cole. Could we see another strikeout here? It's 0-2 now. A swing and a miss as he chased. So striding in, Anthony Rizzo. 7, 8, 9. Bottom of the order set to go here in the third. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. Now at the plate, Gleyber Torres. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Finally, a take. No, seriously. That's the first pitch they've taken the entire game.
Swung on and missed. 1-1. And it's 1-2. One out, nobody on. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. So digging in now, Garrett Cole. This guy is still looking at a 0 in the hit column. First pitch fastball swung on and missed. 0-1.
Yeah, Matty, he's very late on that first pitch. I got to think he was guessing off speed.
Popped him up. Encarnacion on the move. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. Ready for another chance? Victor Robles flied out in his first at-bat, so making 0 for 1 so far. Cole leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Heading out towards shallow right. Dykstra will reach out with one hand to make the catch. So striding forward now, Lenny Dykstra. He'll lead things off against Garrett Cole.
And in that last at-bat, it makes you think that this guy might have went up there looking for the breaking ball, because he certainly got a breaking ball, and he didn't miss it. Hit it right on the screws.
Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning. Cole has his target. Here comes the first pitch. And a fastball just a bit up. This one's down to third. And a base hit into left field, so they've got themselves a 1-out base runner. Into the box, Billy Williams. 1 for 1 after a single this first time up. Williams Makes a lot of great contact against left-handed pitching, perhaps one of the best in the game in that regard, but he does have his warts against right-handers at times. Just not as proficient at putting the ball in play when it's coming from that side. Had him fooled as this is popped up back behind short. There to pull it in is Machado, and that's out number 2. In now, Edwin Encarnacion. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Swung out and missed that time. It's 0-1. Runners on the move for second. Pitches high. The throw. And he'll be tagged out. It's standing in, Aaron Judge. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. First pitch coming. Here it is. Breaking ball just misses the inside corner.
Looked like he was trying to work in a front door curveball there, but it seemed like it popped out of his hand a little early, causing it to miss inside.
And that's off the left field wall. Here's Manny Machado now. Flied out in his first at-bat, so making 0 for 1 so far. And that one just missed outside.
Hey, this is a perfect opportunity for them to get on the board right now. Leadoff man has done his job. Now the middle of the order gets their shot at the plate.
1 and 2 as the changeup had him out in front there.
As a hitter, you know the pitcher's trying to work you down around the knees in a double play situation. So making him get a pitch up and actually in the zone is a must.
On to Encarnacion, and they get them both. A double play. Here's the first pitch to him. Now this is chopped foul to home plate. It's 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Waved at and missed for the third out. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Edwin Encarnacion. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Missed with a breaking ball. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
1 and 2.
Just missed with a breaking ball. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now.
Pretty easy takes to start out this at bat. None of those pitches were even close to the strike zone.
Cole gets the sign. Here it is on 2-1. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
Time for him to attack on the mound. He knows his team's struggling offensively. Don't mess around and try and nibble. Just be on the attack and let them beat you.
And it's fouled away. The next 3-2. Slapped hard the opposite way. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. He's around first, heading for 2.
Around second now, and this ball still hasn't been fielded.
And he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. Sharp slider that time, just missed inside.
This would seem like an easy RBI situation. 2-0 count, runner in scoring position, but you have to know there's an open base, and he might be pitching around you.
2-2. Ready with the 2-2. And he fouls this one off. Utley stands at third with 1 gone in the inning. Got him swinging in the dirt. Makes the throw to first. 2 down. stepping up to the plate, Jorge Posada. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. One strike now from Cole. And Posada will lay off there. It's back to 1-1.
Well, that's a pretty good pitch right there, that backdoor slider. That's a very difficult pitch to throw, and particularly throw for a strike. Just missed that outside corner right there, but a good pitch and a tough take there by the hitter.
3-1 to him now. Popped him up. Rizzo moving to his left. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Here's J.D. Martinez. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Here comes the first pitch. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Williams moves over, up onto the roof, and gone. Stepping into the box, Gary Sanchez. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Hit sharply on the ground. A diving try, but it's through into the outfield. Anthony Rizzo stands in now. He's 0 for 1. He's ready. Here's the first offering. No balls and 1 strike. A runner at first with no outs here. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss.
I mean, these guys look more like lumberjacks than professional hitters right now. They're hacking at everything.
And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out. And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. High in the air out to center field. Robles waits on it. He makes the play. Runner tags and hits for third. He thought about third there, but retreats back to second safely. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Garrett Cole. Runner in scoring position with Sugan. Reese Hoskins will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 17.
Got him to reach out of the zone for that one. Strike 1. Back up the middle. And this is past a diving Utley at second. A base hit. And the runner will score from second as they take a 2-1 lead. So the batting order turns over now, and set to go Victor Robles, trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. He's set, and the pitch. Hits this one hard the other way. And there's his first base hit in this one. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. Ready once again, Aaron Judge. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. Now here's a swing and a high pop-up, drifting into shallow right field. And Utley will make the catch to... Brad Hand, a southpaw standing 6'3", gets the ball now out of the bullpen. Victor Robles digging in now. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. 0-1 the count. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. Good break to that thing, and it's 1-2. That misses, and we're even at 2-2. Popped straight up. Under it is Machado, and he'll take it for the first down. Now at the plate, Aaron Nola looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at. Nelson Cruz will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Nelson Cruz.
Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
The right fielder, number 4.
First offering on its way. Fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss. Oof, and it's safe to say he doesn't look all that comfortable up there. 0-2 now.
After that swing, you just...
And we'll have to... Lee Smith takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound. Ready for another shot now. Manny Machado. 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Well, he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2.
Wow, not sure what that was, but talking about having your mind made up, you're going to swing before the pitcher even throws a pitch. I don't know how you swing at that pitch.
Here's the 1-2. Fouled off.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Pedro Alvarez, who was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Just a bit jumpy that time. Swung on and missed. And this is swung out and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 6th inning. Digging in once again, J.D. Martinez. He went deep last time up. The 0-1 pitch. Had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
You go down 0-2 to a guy with this type of arsenal, man, you got to step out of the box, clear your head, and just fight.
Got him swinging as he runs the fast. Now at the plate, Trey Turner. He singled his last time up. Liner in there for a base hit. So the leadoff man reaches in their half of the 6th. At the plate, Billy Williams. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Line towards center field. And that'll get down for a base hit. Throw won't get him. Stepping in, Edwin Encarnacion, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at 3rd. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Breaking ball's in for a strike. And there's ball 1. Now it's swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2.
Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this reliever. It's a major part of his arsenal.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Edwin Encarnacion becomes the first out in the bottom of the 6th inning. Tried to pull that one back, but he couldn't do it, and it's 0-2 now. Sent on the ground out to second. One there. On to first, it's a double play as they're digging in and looking for more. Gary Sanchez, 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. The 0-1 on its way. Hit sharply on the ground. Turner gloves it from deep in the hole. And a great athletic play to get him. Man, wow. Anthony Rizzo stands in now. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. This is pulled into right. Dykstra is right there as he takes it for the 2nd out. So coming to the plate, Gleyber Torres. He flew out in his last at-bat. Popped him up. And he'll get under it to put it away and foul. Leading off the inning, Buddy Bell, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
The 0-2 delivery. And that one stayed too low, apparently. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. Torres will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. One gone. Settling in now, Jorge Posada. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. We're in the 7th inning now. The pitchers duel, 2-1 our score. Posada behind the ball and 2 strikes.
Count is 1 and 2.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the 2nd time here tonight. Victor Robles digging in now. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point.
0-1's the count.
Hit on the ground out to short. Taken in by Machado. And the throw just does beat him at the bag. So the coming to the plate now, Dylan Betances. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Started that swing a bit too early. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. So the lineup flips over and digging in, Victor Robles. Last time through was a base hit. No balls and 1 strike. Popped him up. Utley is calling for it. And he brings it in for the 2nd out of the inning. Striding into the box, Aaron Judge. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. And a whiff at a good slider that time.
Stay on the attack if you're the pitcher right here. You know who's lurking, 3, 4, 5, and you'd love to see that number 3-hole hitter lead that next inning off.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Giving chase is Robles. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Digging in, Lee Smith, and he'll start out the bottom of the 8th inning. A ball and no strike. Number 17 will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run. There's a swing and a high pop-up. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1. Coming to the plate now, Lenny Dykstra. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Ball 2. Our pitcher's duel continues here. 2-1 score as we play the 8th. 2 balls and a strike to Dykstra. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
Torres ranges back, and he has it for out number 2. A speedy Trey Turner digs in now. He's working on a 3-hit ball game right now. 1-0 the count. Ball and a strike. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Robles waits on it. And that ends the inning. Jake McGee enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1.
Sometimes you just got to laugh at yourself. Hitting's the hardest thing to do in all of sport. You take an ugly swing like that, take a deep breath, step out, smile about it, and get back in that box and try and do damage.
Now he extends nicely, and this ball's driven to right field and deep. Dykstra is on the warning track as he hauls it in for a loud out number 1. In now is Pedro Alvarez, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. There's a swing and a high pop-up. Turner is under it. And he makes the catch for the second out. Digging in to try it again, J.D. Martinez. He went deep back in the fifth. Couldn't help himself that time as he chases one below the knees. It's strike one. The 0-1 delivery. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. High in the air into shallow left center. Calling for it, Williams. No trouble with this one, and the inning. Stepping up now, Billy Williams. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one. Now time is called, and this could very well be to buy a few more pitches for those relievers. So a save situation looming as they'll try and close this one out with the right-hander John Axford. 0-1 the count. 0-1 count, and the pitch. Fouled away.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Lays off. 2-2 now. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And it's fouled away. Oh, and it looks like a visit to the video room may be in order after that hack. It's 0-2 now. The next 0-2. And he fouls this one off. The 0-2 once more. Is swung on and missed, strike 3. Striding in, Chase Utley. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Fans on their feet in a 1-run ball game in the last of the 9th. And they'll try to get Utley to chase, but he holds off. It's 1-2. Fastball, and ooh, that ran in and drilled him. At the plate, Buddy Bell. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. A 1-0 delivery. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Utley is off at first with 2 away. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening. And he struck him out for out number 3, so that'll wrap things up here as they leave the possible tying run stranded at first. Well, sometimes recognition has to go to those who performed best when the pressure was at its highest, and because of that, it's the man that shut the door who receives our